What's up guys, Kawasaki here, and today I'm going to be looking at the announcement for the 5-Star Grand Prix. I'm assuming it's going to be the brackets and who's in which group. I haven't seen the last pay-per-view, so please bear that in mind. I do know the spoilers, so I know exactly what happened. But without any further ado, let's just get right into it.
今年も激闘の夏がやってくる。サミープレゼンツ5スターグランプリ
Sammy.
2026
Shout out, Sammy.
出場選手発表。
Alright, Red Stars. Oh, Micah? What's Sayaka? But she just lost the belt. That's a good pick. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you can get out of here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get back to it later, but let's just go. Let's just go right through it. Okay, strong pick. Strong pick, no pun intended. Interesting pick. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh. What? Oh, fuck. Oh, ooh, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say for that one. Okay. 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 Nah, get out of here. Oh, fuck off. But this is gonna be a very fun bracket. Oh, yeah, no, it's gonna be a very, very fun bracket. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Ooh. Okay. 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 Oh fuck yeah, no, this is also good. This is a very good bracket too. Okay. Okay. So let's get on to Group A, because I got a lot to unpack here. So first off, we have Micah, who has won the Grand Prix and then won the red belt, I believe, in 2022. She's a very great pick. Then we have Sayaka, who just lost the red belt, and she's going to be on the road to redemption, not just under the Tom Nakano name, or at least like stigma, gimmick, whatnot. This is the Sayaka gimmick. So that'll be an very interesting one, just coming off of losing the red belt. Rina just came out from CMLL, and me being me, since like a year or two ago, Rina has been a very, very good pick to just start strapping the rocket to her and just launch her to the moon. And with Tomoka, I've been a fan of Tomoka. Like, it's just how she works. Not like the comedy stuff, but like when she locks in, she really locks in. She just had that great match with Taka Michinoku in recent times, and albeit it went to a time of a draw, but you could tell how much passion and fighting spirit that she has. And with Itsuki Aoki, I know she's been freelancing all around like Japan prior to like Stardom, so this is gonna be a very fresh look for Itsuki. And with Izumi, she's a mainstay. She's very consistent in the Grand Prix. This one is gonna be very. This one's gonna be again an interesting thing. And Asuka Tori, you can just get out of here. You just go away, Heat. But okay, if I were to pick two people to potentially progress into the knockout stages, which is going to be the semis and then the finals, it's probably. Ooh. My personal picks would be Azumi and Sayaka. Sayaka for the redemption arc, and Azumi because she's just been there for so long, and she's always proven herself time and time again. Now, with the B star red bracket, okay, like Konami's like always a consistent and reliable pick. Same with Saida, but just lower on the mid card. Lady C, I know she has a trios belt, so like she can step up, but I personally just don't think she's able to like make it out of the groups. Azu's the same thing, and I know she's GTO Women's Champion at the moment, and I know May Sarah just came out of injury or like injury recovery, so like just give her a little bit more time. Rina Yamashita again is like one of the wild card picks, but I just think she's more fit for the deathmatch slash hardcore scene. We see her work GCW, we see her work Freedoms, we see her work overseas in hardcore deathmatch shows like ICW, as just an example. So this one is like very hit or miss, but I know Rina Yamacha is able to lock in when necessary. Now, okay, these are the next two I really want to talk about. Maki. Maki has never competed in like a one-on-one round robin tournament. Sure, she has competed in single elimination tournament style or single elimination style tournaments, but can't she go the distance? Can't she go the distance on round robin tournaments? Can't she lock in like she did back at the Princess Cup in 2021? Can't she lock in when she took on Aya Sakura, when she took on Natsupoi, when she takes on Miyu Yamashita? Like, I'm kind of mixing promotions here, but when Maki locks in, she knows when to lock in. And for her, my two toughest picks for her to beat is going to be Rina Yamashita and Utami. With Utami, I don't think she's won the 5-star Grand Prix at all. She just made her return to Stardom. But in Stardom, she's been a former tag and World of Stardom champion. She has already done it. And yes, she has experience in this tournament, in contrast to Maki, to Rina, to Mei, to Azusa, Lady C, and like the only two that have experience is Saida and Konami. So with how they booked the conversion, as you go watch over a Stardom World probably in a couple weeks, or if you buy the pay-per-view on their Stardom website, Utama is a very strong pick to win this. Like very, very strong pick to win this. So if I were to pick two people, it's gonna be Utami and probably Konami. But Maki is like a coin flip. It's going to be very hit or miss. It just depends on how her matches go. But now, the A bracket. Aya Sakura has been like great. Like, I'll admit. I don't remember if she was in the 5-star Grand Prix last year, but she has grown as a wrestler, and hence why she's earned this spot. Hanako, same thing. She, I believe, has the trios belts with no, it's Lady C Ami Sarehina. I knew she had the Future Stardom title belt. I think she contested for the white and the tag belts. I don't remember if she won the tag belts or not. I know she did beat Starlight Kid for the white belt. But Hanako's definitely grown. She's been teaming with Lady C. Was it Lady C? No, she's been teaming with Micah. My fault. But again, middle of the ground, like middle to upper part of the bracket. And Rion, last year, I mean, she was still rookie-ish. She was still trying to find her calling. This year, she sort of found her calling with joining the Eat to Respect Army and being more of a gremlin as she is. But I still don't think she's gonna be capable of like really stepping up to the plate. Then we have Hina, where again she has a trios belts, so she can lock in if needed. But can she fare with? I know she could fare with at least half of them, but I mean, with Hina, they haven't really given her like a showing since the Future Stardom belt. But then again, like we're gonna segue into it, but we also have Miyu, who was there for the trios, the artist, the goddess, and the future belt. I don't know if she's on the same level as Hina because of in-ring experience, but due to popularity, in a sense, she's up there with Hina. She's up there with at least, or she's almost there with Aya, but not just quite yet. Ruwaka, if you can get rid of the fucking luggage, get rid of the hate interference on the outside, then maybe you just might be capable of doing something. Be a Priestley as well. If you get rid of hate, you did okay last year. But you have hate, you have a Wedo tie, so, like, quote unquote. But can you step up to Suzu? Suzu, your current red belt champion, she just beat Sayaka last weekend, and she has won the Grand Prix, and I think 2020. No, it was either 2022 or 2023. Suzu won, but failed to beat Micah for the belt. But now the tables have turned, and she is the red belt champion. And usually with champions in the Grand Prix, they don't win. So unfortunately, I have to vote Suzu out, at least in this bracket. And if I really had to pick like two to make it out of here, it's probably gonna be Hina and possibly Bea Priestley. It's between Bea Priestley and Miyu. No, I'm gonna throw a curveball. It's probably gonna be Hina and Hanako. Throw that curveball right now. And last but not least, with this one, Starlight Kid. A personal favorite of mine. She's been a favorite since I started getting into Stardom, where my friend told me, you pick one wrestler and just go with them and follow them. I picked Starlight Kid. She was the only one that had the mask. I just followed it. I followed her timeline. She's been doing so well. She has that match against Tekla over at AEW where we're finally going to get international eyes onto her. So for me, she's going to be a very strong pick. Hanan, also a very strong pick. Current, I believe, Wonder Stardom champion. I think she did retain against Saya Ida. So Hanan, again, very strong pick. Yunami Zamori, your current high-speed champion, which is going to be an interesting pick. Same with Koguma, not in a group, but with FWC. I know Hazuki is not in the tournament. I believe Hazuki is going to be overseas during the time, so that pretty much just disqualifies her from joining into the 5-Star Grand Prix. But Koguma is going to be, again, curveball. Ami Sarai, current Artist of Stardom champion. She's definitely improved over like the few years. Like she's probably gonna be in the middle ground, like lower, like low mid to mid ground. Then you have Saya. Saya has had one hell of a run since 2024. Ever since winning the belt off of Tom Nakano at Dream Queendom and going on the Reign of Terror until this March, March or April, where she lost to Sayaka. She's held the belt for at least a year and a few months. Saya, very strong pick, very popular with the crowd, very popular with the media out there in Japan. Again, very, very strong pick. Then you also have Momo, who won the belt, or not belt, who won the Grand Prix last year, took a hiatus to recover from injury, and now she's back. But she's on bad terms with Saya right now because she cost her the match against Utami. Can she defend that trophy? And if it were me, I would probably say Saya or Starlight Kid's gonna make it out of the groups. But if I had to pick between four, one per each block, from what I said, I can see Azumi. I can see Utami. That's gonna go for a very good storyline. I can see Hina. Sorry, Susie, you're not winning this. Hina, and then it's gonna be a very tough one. But if I had to go based off of the popularity and how they've been booked in Stardom, it's probably gonna be Saya. But my mind is telling me Saya, but my body's telling me Starlight. And whoever wins, it's gonna be a very big toss-up. So, that's just my take on the announcement for the 5-Star Grand Prix. Let me know in the comments down below whether or not you agree with me. Who would you want to win it all? But thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next video and our stream. Peace.